Hi everyone, my name is Mel from Reset Collective. Welcome to today's chakra balancing Vinyasa flow. To get started, we will be flat on our backs in a tent shape. So coming to bring your feet just before the outer edges of the mat, taking a moment to recline the entire body down toward the mat. Then you are going to allow the knees to cave in at center. Perhaps take a moment here to roll the shoulders up toward the ears. Roll the shoulders back behind you. Feel the shoulder blades glide along the mat beneath you. And then allow the hands to rest very gently beside the body. We take a moment here to bring our eyes to close down. We take a moment to feel the body resting heavy upon the mat beneath us. No matter what is happening in your week or your day, can you take a moment to consciously step out of the day you are experiencing, meeting yourself fully present on your mat. So we take a moment here to connect to our prana, our life force in yoga. We begin with this big, beautiful breath in through the nose. Part the lips, full exhale out through the mouth. Once more, just like that big, beautiful breath in through the nose. Part the lips, full exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, we bring the lips to seal. So we just find this very effortless breath flowing in through the nose, out through the nose. Each and every time the mind wanders, can we come back to the sensation of the breath in the body, body upon mat. So in today's practice, we are going to be making our way through our chakra system, which is these energy that lay within the body. Starting at the very root, making our way up to the very crown. So when it comes to manifesting ideas, dreams and desires within the chakra system, it all starts in the third eye chakra, where we create blueprints for our dreams and our desires. It then moves through to our throat chakra, where we actually begin to speak about our dreams and desires that we have for ourselves. It then moves along to the heart chakra, which is where we start to share these dreams and desires in our closest relationships. We tell the people closest to us what we wish to have in our lives. Next, it moves to our solar plexus chakra, which is where we give our dreams and desires energy and life. We then move to our sacral chakra, which is where we form a sense of connection with our dreams and desires. And finally, the root chakra, which is where we are able to manifest our dreams and desires into the physical plane, into this world. So as we move here today, we slowly start to awaken each and every chakra with specific movements, specific prompts. And as you flow, breathe, and move, really doing your best to activate each and every chakra within the chakra system so that you are able to manifest your dreams and desires into this physical world, whatever they may be. So as we rest here, taking this big, beautiful breath in through the nose, part the lips, full exhale to empty out through the mouth. On your next inhale, very gently we part the knees so that the knees and the ankles align, And then you might want to heel toe the feet in just a little bit closer toward the glutes. Place the hands beside the body so that the middle finger brushes up against the heels as we take a moment to set up for a glute bridge. Grounding through all four corners of both feet, knitting the rib cage, flattening through the lower back. We take a moment to breathe in here. And then as we exhale, slowly see if you can start to lift up through the lower back. Slowly start to lift up through the mid back. Very gently see if you can start to lift up through parts of the upper back. Doing your best here to activate the quads, activate the glutes. Starting to feel fire in the lower half of the body. As you rest here, can you take a full breath in at the top? And then as you exhale, one vertebra at a time, can you slowly start to weave and wave the spinal column back down toward the mat. Take your time as you do this. Let the lower back gently rest upon the mat as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, we move for round two. Lifting up through lower back, lifting up through mid back, lifting up through parts of the upper back, meeting in this full glute bridge. And over here, we start to tap into our first chakra, Muladhara or root chakra, which is centered around grounding, finding stability. Breathing in at the top, exhale, slowly start to weave and wave the spinal column back down toward the mat. Take your time as you do this. Lower back flattens as we breathe in. And then we go for round three. Breathe out, lift up through lower back, lift up through mid back, lift up through parts of the upper back. Once again, staying as stable as possible in this glute bridge, activating the glutes and the quads. Final breath in here as you are. And then exhale, slowly start to weave and wave the spinal column back down toward the mat. Take your time here as you do this. Lower back rests. Inhale, extend the arms up above your head. Feel this big, beautiful stretch into side bodies. And then exhale, come to hug the right knee in toward your chest. Take your time here as you do this. On your next inhale, right ankle crosses over the left knee, figure of four shape. On your next exhale, right hand through the hole in the legs, left arm to wrap around. Come to hug the shape in toward your chest, figure of four. You have 3 beautiful breaths here. Take your time to breathe into the right glutes. Take your time to soften the breath in the belly. On your next inhale, soft release, let the left foot ground back down toward the mat. Right leg rests beside the left. Sweep the arms back up overhead, breathe in, lift, lengthen. And then as you exhale, come to hug the left knee in toward the chest, full squeeze. Whenever you are ready, cross the left ankle over the right knee, figure of four shape. Exhale, left hand through the hole in the legs, right hand all the way around. Come to hug the shape in toward your chest. Another 3 big, beautiful breaths here as you take your time. One more full, big, beautiful breath in here. On your next inhale, soft release. Ground the right foot down toward the mat. Left foot grounds down next to the right. Reach your arms up above your head. Big, beautiful stretch into the side bodies. And then exhale, come to hug one knee at a time in toward your chest. On your next inhale, we start to create a small rock up and down our mat. So starting to rock backwards and forwards, up and down, finding a bit of fluidity and mobility in the spinal column in your movements, until eventually you are able to sit all the way up on your sitting bones, meeting yourselves in your very first downward facing dog of the day and of practice. So as always, we take a couple of moments to pedal out through the heels, to bend one leg, to straighten up through the other, perhaps shifting in the hips from side to side, releasing all and any tension that may reside in the body. And then whenever you are ready, we start to find a bit of stillness in this downward facing dog. There's a micro bend into the knees as we gaze toward the kneecaps. Doing your very best to ground through the palms as you internally wrap the elbows. Send the sitting bones up to the top of your space. Let's take a big, beautiful breath in through the nose. Part the lips, full exhale, empty out through the mouth. Once more like that, big, beautiful breath in through the nose. Full exhale, empty out through the mouth. Inhale, rise up onto the tops of your toes. Take a beautiful soft walk to the very top of your mat, no matter how long it takes you to get there. Inhale, come up through a halfway lift. Exhale, soften through a forward fold. Big bend into the knees. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain. Lift the arms up toward the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart space. Send your gaze toward your thumbs, else bring the eyes to close. Inhale, extended mountain, root to rise. Send the fingertips up toward the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Take fingertips down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, we breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, we breathe out. Let's step back to a high plank, nice and strong in our core. Exhale, ground the knees, the chin, and the chest to the mat. Wrap the elbows inward. On your next inhale, worm your body forward. Lift to a cobra pose, breathe in. As you breathe out, send the hips back. Slowly see if you can press yourself back up to your downward facing dog. Gazing toward the kneecaps, big beautiful breath in. Part the lips, exhale to empty out. Inhale, tops of your toes. That beautiful walk once again to the very top of your mat. Take your time, bend your knees if you need. Inhale, halfway lift, gazes forward. Exhale, forward fold, soften to release. Micro bend into the knees. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain, lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart space. Samastiti, we realign. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Take fingertips to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze moves forward. Exhale, forward fold, hands ground to the mat. Step back, high plank. Knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, worm forward, cobra pose, lift through heart space. Exhale, send it all the way back, downward facing dog, whenever you are ready. In your down dog, yet again, big beautiful breath in. Part the lips to exhale, empty out. Tops of your toes, bend into your knees. 2 big steps, little steps, or a little hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, we breathe in. Forward fold, we breathe out. Root to rise, extended mountain. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart space. Samastiti, we realign. Inhale, extended mountain, root to rise. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, take fingertips to mat. Halfway lift, let's breathe in. Forward fold, let's breathe out. Step or jump back, the choice is yours, high plank. Very first chaturanga, on or off your knees, the choice is yours. Inhale, cobra, or you can pull through up dog by hovering the quads. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. In your down dog, big beautiful breath in. Part the lips, exhale to empty out. Inhale, right leg rises. 3-legged down dog. Keep the hips square. There's a demi point into the right leg. Worry about reach rather than height. Take a big, beautiful breath in. And then as you exhale, crunch knee to nose. Roll forward, high plank. Step the right foot in between the hands. Square the back foot to a 45-degree angle. And then windmill the hands up to warrior 2. Take a moment to set up your shape on your mat. Right knee stacked over right ankle. Right armpit stacked over right hip. Gazes down the right fingertips. And we are standing strong in warrior 2. This brings us to chakra number 2, Svadhisthana, or sacral chakra. It is in this chakra where we create connection. We create fluidity and feeling. So we're going to take a big, beautiful breath in. Stay as you are. Exhale to empty out. As you inhale, I want you to lift your fingertips to the sky, straighten up through the right leg. As you exhale, I want you to create a rebend into the right leg, reach the right fingertips back to warrior two. We do that 3 more times. Inhale, straighten up, lift, lengthen. Exhale, rebend, lengthen, soften. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, rebend, lengthen up through the arms. Last round. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, final round, rebend. Beautiful work. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. On your next inhale, keep your right knee bent as it is. Can the left leg mirror the right leg? Heels turn in, toes turn out, hands to your thighs. You're going to create a soft pulse from side to side. So this is where we create an even deeper connection to our pelvic floor, to our sacral chakra. Can you find bits of movement, bits of energy, releasing all and any stuck energy within the hips? And then whenever you are ready, slowly returning back through center, you're going to bring the hands to align with your heart space. Quads are active. Let's take a big, beautiful breath in, root to rise like a star, lift, lengthen. As you exhale, squat it back down to that horse, hands back at heart space. Inhale, round 2, lift to lengthen. Exhale, squat it back down to that horse, hands to heart space. Round 3, breathe in, lift, lengthen. Breathe out, take it back down to that horse. Final round, inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, take it back down, and we're gonna hold it here for 1 breath in, for 1 breath out. As you inhale, lift to rise, and then as you exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat, to the left leg. Take the fingertips to the mat, breathe into your right hamstring. And then once again, find movement, the core principle in chakra number 2. Lunge from the front of your mat to the back of your mat, finding as much movement, as much fluidity as you can possibly manage. Keep breathing as you move into the hamstrings, into the hips. Let's take 1 more bout of movement whenever you are ready. And then we're going to see if we can take our hands to the front of our mats, stepping back to a high plank. Beautiful work. High plank, we're going to hold here, activating our solar plexus chakra or Manipura chakra. Really doing your best to create that sense of fire and stability within the core. Stay for 1 more breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, press it all the way back. Beautiful work. Right leg rises, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, right knee through to the nose, high plank, roll forward. Step the right foot in between the hands. Take the left hand to the outer edge of your mat. Right hand upon right knee. You're going to use momentum to rock yourself backwards and forwards. Once you're done finding momentum, you're going to see if you can rock yourself forward, lift your left leg up, thread your left leg in between the hand and foot. Use your hand if you need to. Sit yourself down. Rock your right knee in towards your chest, lay it all the way down, flex into both feet. Still activating that Manipura chakra. Inhale, lengthen right leg, fingertips up above your head. Exhale, crunch in through center, lift the shoulder blades off of the mat. Inhale, lengthen through leg and fingertips. Exhale, crunch in through center. 2 more rounds. Breathe in, lift, lengthen. Breathe out, crunch through center. Final round. Breathe in, lift, lengthen. Last round all together, crunch and hold for 3, for 2, on 1. Hands interlace along the right shin. Rock yourself up. Cross your ankles. Meet back in a downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Back in that down dog, gazing toward the kneecaps. Let's take a big, beautiful breath in through the nose. Part the lips, exhale out through the mouth. On your next inhale, let's lift your left leg, 3-legged down dog. Worry about reach rather than height. Keep the hips as square as possible. Breathing in. On your next exhale, can you slowly crunch left knee through to nose, high plank, roll forward. Can you step the left foot in between the hands? Can you square off the back foot? Can you windmill open warrior two? Left knee in line with left ankle, left armpit in line with left hip. Moving back to that Svadhisthana sacral chakra, connection, fluidity, feeling. Doing your best here, breathe in, breathe out. As you inhale, straighten up through your hands, straighten up through your left hamstring. As you exhale, rebend. Doesn't matter how you move in a way that feels good for you. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, rebend, soften. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, rebend, soften. Last round all together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Beautiful work. Staying here, breathe in. Staying here, breathe out. Keep a big bend into the left leg. Can your right leg mirror your left leg? Heels in, toes out. Hands to the thighs. Can we gently sway from side to side? Finding the sense of connection to pelvic floor. Spinal column as long as we breathe here. Whenever you are ready, let's return back through center. Let's bring our hands to our heart space. Inhale, root to rise, lift, lengthen. Exhale, sit it back down, horse pose, release the breath. Inhale, root to rise, lift, lengthen. Exhale, sit it back down to that horse. 2 more rounds, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Last round, breathing out. Hold here, 1 breath in. Hold here, 1 breath out. Inhale, root to rise, extend, lift. Exhale, Skandasana, back of your mat. Use the hands for support. Take a second to get comfortable. And then we're going to start to move front of our mats, move back of our mats. So remember, the core principle here is movement, finding creativity, finding connection, finding movement, whatever feels best for the body at this point in time. And then whenever you are ready, let's take a lunge to the top of our mat. Let's step back to high plank, where we're going to hold for a couple of seconds, couple of deep breaths. Connecting to our Manipura, our solar plexus chakra. Finding that fire and stability in the core. Stay for 1 more breath in. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Stay as you are, breathe in. As you are, breathe out. Inhale, lift your left leg, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, left knee through to nose, high plank, roll forward. Can you step the left foot in between the hands? Can you take your right hand to the outer edge of your mat? Take your left hand to rest upon your left knee, and then start to find a small rock backwards and forward, starting to find a bit of momentum. Slowly see if you can rock forward. If you need to, no shame in using your hand to thread your foot through. Sit your bum down, roll yourself all the way down, hugging knee in toward chest. Take a moment here, flex into both feet, and then let's extend the left leg long, fingertips up above your head, big beautiful breath in. As you exhale, crunch in through center, knee through nose, squeeze. Inhale, full extension to lengthen. Exhale, crunch it into squeeze. 3 more rounds, breathing in, breathing out. 2 more rounds, breathing in, breathing out. Last round, inhale. Final round, exhale. Hold for 3, 2, on 1. Fingertips interlace, use momentum. Rock yourself up to seated. Cross the ankles, meet in downward facing dog whenever you are ready. Gazing toward your kneecaps, big beautiful breath in. Full exhale to empty out. Tops of your toes, bend into your knees, top of your mat, step, step or jump, the choice is yours. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Root to rise, extended mountain, lift, lengthen, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart space, Samastiti. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Take fingertips to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump back, high plank. Work through your vinyasa round, listen to your body. Inhale, cobra or up dog, the choice is yours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the hips back whenever you are ready. In your down dog, full breath in. Part the lips, exhale, empty out. On your next inhale, slowly see if you can roll forward, high plank, shoulders drift over the wrists. Wrap the elbows inward, either in one long line or drop the knees for beginners. Lower the belly to the mat. Untuck the toes, ground the forehead to the mat, press the palms into the mat. Take a moment here to breathe in, moment here to breathe out. On your next inhale, wrap the elbows inward, lift the forehead, lift the heart space, moving up through cobra. Exhale, reground, melt forward, forehead to mat. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Last round. Exhale. Gently ground through the knees. Press yourself back. Downward facing dog whenever you are ready. Meeting back at this reset station. Big, beautiful breath in. Part the lips, exhale, empty out. Inhale, right leg rises, 3-legged down dog. As we exhale, knee to nose, slowly move the body forward. Right foot in between the hands, drop the back knee down to the mat. Inhale, lift, lengthen. And if you haven't already noticed, we have now moved into our heart chakra, anahata chakra. Connection being love, empathy, compassion. Breathing in. As you are breathing out, on your next inhale, we're going to cactus the arms off of the heart up toward the sky. And then as you exhale, we're going to find a bit of movement. Send the hips back, flex into the right foot, straighten up through the right leg, take the fingertips forward. As you inhale, lunge forward, take the fingertips up toward the sky, crack into the elbows off of the heart forward. As you exhale, send the hips back, send the fingertips forward, lean forward. Inhale, lunge it up, cactus the arms off of the heart forward. Exhale, hips send back, fingertips send forward. Beautiful work. Inhale, last round, fingertips up, crack into the heart space. Exhale, send fingertips forward and then see if you can ground the fingertips to the mat. Half Hanumanasana, half splits. Full flex into the right foot. Spinal column nice and long. Breathing into right hamstring. Take your time here. Notice any discomfort. See if you can just simply rest there, breathe there. Stay for one more inhale. Stay for one more exhale. Inhale, can we lunge our bodies forward? And then slowly see if you can heel toe the right foot just before the outer edge of the mat. Right hand resting upon right knee. We breathe in. And then as we exhale, external rotation in that right leg. Pivot onto the outer blade of the right foot. Open up through your heart space. Gaze over your back shoulder. Beginner option, you can stay here. Intermediate to advanced, you can worm your right fingertips back behind you. Maybe you can bend the back leg, grab a hold of the back foot. This beautiful sense of opening up into heart space. Breathing into left hip flexor. Wherever you are, stay for one more inhale. Stay for one more exhale. Soft release as the right hand grounds back down toward the mat. Tuck the back toes under. Step back, downward facing dog. In your down dog, big beautiful breath in. Part the lips, exhale, empty out. Inhale, roll through high plank. Exhale, lower the body either in one long line or in two pieces. Forehead grounds down to the mat. Tapping back into that anahata heart chakra. Wrap the elbows inward and back. Inhale, can we lift through our heart space? Can we gaze forward? Exhale, can we melt forward, soften, release? Inhale, can we lift up through our heart space, gaze forward? Exhale, can we melt through our heart space, soften, release? Final round, breathe in. Last round, breathe out.
Ground through the knees, press the hips back. Let's meet back in our reset station moment to connect back to our breath. Inhale here as we are. Part the lips, exhale as we are. Inhale, lift the left leg, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, roll forward. Step the left foot in between the hands, drop the back knee down to the mat, low lunge. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Opening up into our heart space. Find your sense of connection. Breathing in. Breathing out. On your next inhale, let's crack the elbows, offer the heart forward. Exhale, shift the hips back. Reach the fingertips forward. Find your balance. Inhale, lunge and cactus. Exhale, hips back. Reach the fingertips forward. 2 more rounds. Breathe in, lift, lengthen. Cactus the elbows. Exhale, send the hips back, release the breath. Final round. Inhale to lift, lengthen. Exhale, cactus, take it back. Beautiful work. Ground the fingertips to the mat if you can. Stay as you are here. 2 full breaths. Take your time. On your next inhale, slowly lunge your body forward. Heel toe the left foot just before the outer edge of the mat. Take the left hand to the left knee. Press the left knee away from the body, external rotation. Slowly see if you can twist through the torso, offering the heart forward. Beginner option, we stay here, we rest here. Intermediate to advanced, you're going to worm your left fingertips back behind you. Maybe you can grab a hold of the back foot. Flex or point into the back foot, whatever feels best for you. Softening into the lower back. Can we stay here for 1 more full breath in? 1 more full breath out. Gentle release whenever you are ready. Left hand back to the mat. Tuck the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog. In your down dog, big beautiful breath in. Part the lips, full exhale to empty out. Inhale, tops of your toes, bend into your knees, top of your mat, however you wish to get there. Inhale, halfway lift, we breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, we breathe out. Bend into the knees, root to rise, extended mountain, lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands through heart space, samastiti, we realign. Inhale, extended mountain, root to rise. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, take fingertips to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, we breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, we breathe out. Step or jump back, high plank, listen to your body, work through your vinyasa around chaturanga on or off your knees. Cobra or up dog, just depending on how the body feels. Exhale, downward facing dog, meeting back at that reset station whenever you are ready. In your down dog, big beautiful breath in. Part the lips, exhale, empty out. Inhale, right leg rises, 3-legged down dog, demi point into right foot. Exhale, knee to nose, roll forward. Step the right foot in between the hands, drop the back knee down toward the mat, sweep the fingertips up into the air, and then meeting in something called Kali Mudra, where you interlace the pinky finger, ring finger, middle finger, but leave the thumb and the index finger pointing upwards. We are now moving to our Vishuddha chakra, or our throat chakra. See if you can send your gaze up toward the sky, opening up into your throat region. It is here that we speak our truth, that we express ourselves, and that we allow ourselves to interact and connect with those around us. Staying here as you are for 1 more breath in. For 1 more breath out. Gentle release, take fingertips to the mat. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up off of the mat. Moving now toward our Anja chakra, our third eye chakra. From here, I want you to use your third eye, use your gaze to find a spot in front of you. You're gonna start to send the weight forward, lift the left leg up off of the mat, keep your gaze fixed on a spot in front of you, move through to airplane pose. It is a demi point into the back foot. You are finding your balance.
Stay for one more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, single leg Tadasana. Come to stand. Draw the left knee in toward the chest. Flex into the left foot as if you were standing on a box. It is in this third eye chakra that we create the blueprints for our dreams and desires. We create connectivity with what we wish to experience. And then whenever you are ready, place the left foot down. Bring the hands to heart space. Bring the eyes to close. Finally, we rest here with our crown chakra, Sahasrara chakra, which is consciousness, higher thinking, present moment awareness. This idea where we are simply human beings experiencing this life. Can we stay for one more breath in? For one more breath out. On your next inhale, recreate that Kali Mudra once again. Send the index finger up toward the sky. Let your gaze follow. As you exhale, hinge at the hips. Let your third eye follow that Kali Mudra. As you exhale, hinge at the hips. Let your gaze follow until the fingertips ground down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump back, high plank. Work your way through your Vinyasa round. Listen to your body, cobra or up dog, the choice is yours. Exhale back, downward facing dog, the choice is yours. In your down dog, big beautiful breath in. Part the lips, exhale to empty out. Inhale, lift the left leg, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, roll forward, high plank. Step the left foot in between the hands, drop the back knee down to the mat. High lunge, but meet in that Kali Mudra in the hands. Send your gaze toward the top of your space, opening up into your Vishuddha chakra, your throat chakra. Expressing your truth, expressing how you feel. One more breath in, one more breath out. Gentle release, take fingertips to the mat. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up off of the mat. Find a spot to gaze at in front of you, activating your Anja or your third eye chakra. Start to lean forward until you are ready to take off in flight, aeroplane pose. Demi point into the right foot, heart moves forward. Keep the sense of gaze. One more breath in. One more breath out. Single leg Tadasana whenever you are ready. If you fall out of it, just simply get back into it. There's really no pressure. Flex into the left foot as if you were standing on a box or a step. Stay here as you are. One more breath in. One more breath out. Whenever you are ready, place the right foot down. Bring the hands to heart space. Bring the eyes to close. Sahasrara chakra, crown chakra. Sense of enlightenment, consciousness, present moment awareness. Grounding through the soles of your feet. Big, beautiful breath in. Full exhale to empty out. On your next inhale, interlace pinky, ring, middle finger, Kali Mudra. Take the index and thumb finger up to the sky. Exhale, let your gaze follow. Slowly see if you can hinge at the hips. Dive forward. Take the fingertips to the mat, we breathe in. Forward fold, we breathe out. Beautiful work, once more, breathe in, halfway lift. And then you're gonna slowly see if you can heel toe the feet about hip distance apart. You're gonna create a micro bend into the knees. You're gonna grab a hold of opposite elbows, hang heavy through the neck and the head, and you're gonna sway from side to side. So finding as much fluidity, as much movement here as possible. Breathing into the lower back, hanging heavy through the neck and the head. Taking your time. And then whenever you are ready, slowly you're gonna edge back through center. You're gonna take the fingertips to the mat. Inhale, come up through a halfway lift. Exhale, soften through a beautiful forward fold.
Once more, come up through a halfway lift. And then as you exhale, you're going to bend into your knees as much as you possibly can until eventually you can sit the sitting bones down upon the mat. And then to end today, we're going to end in a bit of a seated meditation to connect one last time a little bit deeper to our chakra system. So you can sit your hips up on a block if you wish, on a pillow, perhaps just seated nice and easy on your mat. Hands come to rest upon the knees, palms face down. And then I want to encourage you to bring your eyes to close whenever you are ready. Taking as much time here as you need to in order to get comfortable. Getting rid of all and any wiggles, all and any urges to move. Know that it is safe for you to bring your eyes to close, for you to rest here in this shape. Take a big, beautiful breath in through the nose. Take a soft exhale as you empty out through the mouth. Now with the eyes still remaining closed, I want you to see if you can bring your attention to the very top of your head. And imagine a stream of all the colors of the chakra system coming down from the sky and making contact with the top of your head. Imagining red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, blue, and violet. Now imagine that multicolored light beginning to drape down over the top of your head, over your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, down to the very tops of your shoulders. As you breathe, follow that light as it melts down your biceps, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, palms, and fingers. And now feel as this light envelops around your heart, inside your chest, as it spirals down and around your stomach and both hips. See that light continue to swirl around both thighs, both knees, as it wraps around your calves and your shins, to your ankles, and over the tops of both feet, and then around each and every little toe. Now I want you to imagine that rainbow light radiating in and around your entire being. See and feel it burn and burst with its bright, beautiful colored light. Every color of the chakra system. Visualizing red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, blue, and violet. Feel that light cradle you, softening into your body and into your being. So if you have the luxury of resting here for just a few more moments longer, please feel free to do so. Taking in this moment before heading back out into the remainder of your day. As always, it is such a great honor to flow and move with you here today. I cannot wait to see you again next time.